Have you ever been promised of about 50% return on your real estate investment or even above in just 1 year? Or have you even ever heard of the buyback option where real estate companies promise their investors that such properties purchased through them will be repurchased at a higher rate? Sounds like no-brain teaser, right? Well, as an investor in this category of investment, you might be sitting on a financial time bomb, especially if you don't understand the implications of land banking and buyback investment. This is the CSE Finance Hub, your #1 channel where we discuss finance and investment related issues with the intention to empower you with the right knowledge to make the right decisions on your investment. Sit back, let's look at some of the implications of indulging or even patronizing this category of investment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, as I'll be dropping content on finance and investment related issues on a regular basis. So let's start with the basics. Land banking involves a situation where real estate companies purchase large portions of land, divide them into smaller chunks and possibly sell them to investors with the intention of the value of such landed properties increasing over time. On the other hand, buyback investment option involves where real estate companies solicit funds from the public, cajoling them to purchase their assets or possibly their landed properties with the intention to repurchase those landed properties over a short period of time for a guaranteed higher return. That sounds safe and also sounds passive. But here is where regulation steps into this category of business. According to the Security and Exchange Commission of Nigeria, this category of investment qualifies as collective investment scheme. Why? Because the real estate companies in this category of investment pools the funds from the public and possibly investors, manage these funds and also promises return to the investors without the investors directly involved in the management of this fund. Under Section 153 of the Security and Exchange Commission Act 2007, this category of investment must be registered with SEC. However, a good number of these real estate companies are not registered with SEC because they may not be able to meet up with the criteria provided by the law for such registration. Remember that some of these requirements required by the law for such registration includes: 1. The company must be transparent on how it intends to generate the return. 2. The real estate company or the company in charge of the investment must not intend to use the fund provided by new investors to pay old investors. 3. The real estate company must also label these investments as high-risk investments. And because of these criteria provided by the law for such registration, a good number of these investment companies might not be able to meet up with such registration criteria. So, what happens if you invest in such companies rendering such services without being registered with SEC? Quite alright, a good number of these real estate companies might not have any ulterior motive for calling on the public to invest in such category of investment. However, the intention does not actually determine what happens at the end, because if the law eventually catches up with them for venturing into business scope beyond what they were registered for, chances are that they might not survive or might be liquidated. And in the case of liquidation, definitely the investors are going to lose their fund. So before you jump into the next land investment deal, don't forget to ask the right question. Is this investment SEC compliant? If they are not SEC compliant, have at the back of your mind that you're trading hope for risk. It is on this juncture that we'll be drawing the curtain on our today's discussion. And remember, we looked at land banking and buyback investment. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, as I'll be dropping content on investment and finance related issues on a regular basis. This is the CSE Finance Hub, and thank you so much for your time today. Peace and have a nice day.